Hi, lovely human. Now, I am going to assume that most of you don't live in a cute cottage in the woods, which is my dream, by the way, to live in a cottage. And I'm going to assume that most of you don't have time to go prancing around a pumpkin patch at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. I wish I was doing that right now. Realistically, your plans this month probably consist of going to work and just trying to get through the day. But even if you work a full-time job and your life is super busy and chaotic or even mundane, there are little things that you can do to romanticize your October. And to be transparent, I work from home with the occasional on-site workday, but I do remember what it was like to wake up super early, commute to work, and coming home every day feeling exhausted, which is why I want to share with you the things that helped me back then and still do now to romanticize my fall. Because yes, you can live romantically even if your life is mostly work. So let's start by romanticizing your mornings. You don't need an entire perfect morning routine to romanticize your life this fall. You just need one small moment. That could be lighting a candle or turning on the warm table lamps and floor lamps instead of using the harsh overhead lights. If you're already waking up early for work while it's still dark outside, you might as well keep things cozy and mysterious by using soft, warm lighting. You can pour yourself a drink in your favorite mug and allow yourself a few minutes to just savor the moment before diving into the chaos of your day. You can also add a soundtrack to your morning commute. It could be the soundtrack to Corpse Bride, or maybe a Dark Academia playlist, or maybe a quirky fall playlist that makes you feel like you're the main character of an indie fall film. Adding a music score will make your commute feel much more cinematic, whether you're driving, taking public transportation, biking, or even walking. Romanticize your workplace. Whether you work from home, at a school, or in an office, here are 2 easy things that you can do. Dress like you're the main character of a fall movie. Now, usually this isn't a problem if you work at a school. You can really have fun putting together fall or Halloween-inspired outfits that are school appropriate. But if you need to keep things professional at your corporate or office job, there are still little ways that you can sneak in some fall magic into your fits. You can wear a moody lipstick, some fun Halloween socks underneath your soul-crushing corporate suit. You could spritz on your favorite perfume that reminds you of the season. You could also clip on a pin or keychain that is Halloween themed onto your work bag, or you could dress in fall colors and textures. It's a way to keep things subtle but festive. Now, I'm really calling myself out here, but if you work from home like I do, remember that just because no one is going to see us doesn't mean we should be wearing our pajamas and lounge clothes all day. I am super guilty of this, and there's nothing wrong with dressing comfy, and if that's how you want to dress, go for it. But remember that we really have an opportunity to romanticize our outfits. There's no workplace dress code limiting us, just ourselves. We should be having fun when getting dressed in the morning, even if we're not going anywhere. This is so embarrassing to admit, but here is my typical uniform that I wear when I'm working from home. Sometimes I do switch it out to like a baggy t-shirt and sweats, but today we are gonna put some effort in. Should we keep it simple or should we go all out? I'm thinking let's go all out. There's this one outfit in particular that I really want to wear, but been feeling like I have to wait for a special occasion to wear it. But we're just gonna go for it. Ignore the hair, I haven't done anything with it yet, but oh my gosh, this is so stinking cute and I can't believe I haven't worn it yet, and it's already like the second week of October. Also, my mom got me these boots for my Halloween costume, but I think these would go perfect with this outfit too, so we're gonna try them on. I feel like a little cottagecore pumpkin witch in this outfit, and I am obsessed. I'm not even gonna go out anywhere. I'm just gonna be editing all day, doing some cooking and cleaning later too. But I am so excited about my day now that I'm wearing this outfit. Add magic to your workspace. It could be as simple as adding a small pumpkin to your table or changing your desktop screensaver to a cozy fall backdrop. You can even hang a mini scented cinnamon broom to help transport you into a seasonal place while you work. So my room is already pretty decked out for fall, but my office could use a touch of Halloween and fall magic. I have these paper bats that I made last year, and I want to see if I can stick them to my monitor or onto the wall. I also have a little decoration and some headpieces for my stuffed animals. Romanticize your weeknights with some nostalgic fun. You've already had dinner, you've prepped your things for work tomorrow. Now it's time to relax and do one fun thing before bed. Think, What did 8-year-old you love to do on a cool October night? Maybe watch an old Halloween special instead of a Netflix original to give your night a nostalgic feel. I really like It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, and oh my gosh, do you remember Scary Godmother Halloween Spooktacular? That movie was on every fall when I was a kid growing up. Truly a cinematic masterpiece. You could also start a puzzle, do a coloring page, or maybe whip out scary stories to tell in the dark and read under the covers with a flashlight. How spooky and fun would that be? I remember that book being the most checked out book at the school library. Every kid wanted to read it, myself included. I think doing nostalgic things is a really fun way to romanticize your fall. The work week is done and you've made it to the weekend. Let's romanticize it. You may feel like you have to pack your weekend with a bunch of big fall activities, but remember that romanticizing your life is about paying attention, appreciating, finding beauty and joy in everyday moments rather than big events. So don't feel bad if you don't make it to the pumpkin patch this year. Instead, find joy in small moments. You can take your coffee outside and enjoy a chilly stroll around your neighborhood, feeling the crisp air against your face, the crunching of leaves beneath your feet, and the warmth of your mug wrapped around your fingers. And maybe you'll even say hello to your neighbors and wish them a happy fall as you pass by. If it rains, you can read by your window while the soothing sound of raindrops tap gently on the glass and the rich smell of coffee wraps around you like a warm blanket. You can also spend a cozy afternoon baking fall treats, letting the aroma of cinnamon, apple cider, pumpkin, and caramel fill your kitchen. And of course, you can always curl up with your favorite YouTuber and watch them do fall things. Anyone else a Darling Desi fan? I live for her fall content. These are just small ways to create your own fall ambiance without having to spend a lot of time or money to experience it. Fall magic doesn't only exist in pumpkin patches and apple orchards. It can be found in your everyday life, in your mornings, on your commute, at work, and at home. Everyone deserves the chance to romanticize their lives, even just a little bit, no matter how busy they are. And I hope my tips will help make your October a little softer, cozier, and romantic. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate you.